Welcome to Briscoe's Better Boating. I'm Dave Briscoe. Let's go. I spent a lot of time on the water between SeaWorld, Cypress Gardens, Pro Wakeboarder, about 1,000 hours a year on a boat. I'm here to help you hone your skills and make you look like a pro. Hey everybody, so we're gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna work with some friends of mine that just bought a new boat. They just got married and they need some tips on making it fun, making it easier for them at the boat ramp. So let's introduce you to Kyle and Mya. Brother?
How you doing, man?
Mya, yeah, you get it. So they just got a Mastercraft. What'd you get?
2002 Mastercraft.
Yep, 2002, and you like to wakeboard, you like to have fun out there with the boat. What do you want to learn? Like, what do you want to get better at?
So basically, I want to be able to pull up to the boat ramp, have my wife get in the boat, back the boat off, and then we have a nice day.
Have you backed a boat off a trailer before?
No.
All right. Well, we're going to make you a pro today.
Gonna
no
learn
problem
today?
doing it. You're going to learn today. And then maybe some wakeboarding, right?
That's
Do
it.
some wakeboarding, and then we'll do some other stuff and help out the other people watching. All right? You ready to do it?
Awesome.
Yeah.
You
Let's
in
go.
the truck, you in the boat. Let's go. Kyle's going to get the boat lined up for the ramp. Now, there's two scenarios here. Either he backs up and she pulls the boat off, or he sets the boat up so she can back it in the rest of the way. So all he would have to do in that scenario is back the boat nice and straight so that when he touches the tires to the water, she can then hop in the driver's seat and finish it off while he's in the boat. Then he backs the trailer right off. She would only be backing about 6 feet, and there's very little chance for her to get in trouble. If the boat's straight, the truck's straight, then everything lines up perfectly. All right, so Mya, inboard boats are way different than outboards or IOs because the prop never moves, right? You've got a rudder behind it, but the prop never moves left and right, so it's very difficult to back these boats. Now, let me show you what happens. This is a left-hand rotation prop, and you can tell that because if I spin the boat to the left, that cup is what's cutting the water and sending water out, right?
Right.
That's how you move forward, right? But when you go backwards, it's gonna spin to the right. And if you look at this big paddle right here, it's like a hand grabbing water. So when I go in reverse, it's gonna be pulling the boat to the right every time, okay? And the rudder, there's no rudder on the other side of the prop, so you don't have any steering. So I'm gonna show you how to deal with that, and you have to always compensate for that whenever you're backing, whenever you're docking or anything else, okay? So we're ready to put the boat in the water. Kyle, you ready?
So we're just gonna send it?
Oh, okay. You know what? We're not just going to send it. So because you're going to back the boat with the trailer fenders right at the top of the level of the water, that's not a depth enough for the boat to float. It's still going to hold the boat on the trailer. And I'm going to show you why we're doing it that way when we get in the boat. All right? Good question. All right. We're coming on back. Top of the fender right here, right at the water line. Perfect, perfect. Okay, the reason we keep the trailer this high still, there's two reasons. One, look at the guide pole. The guide pole right now is still plenty high so that when the boat backs off, the rub rail will stay in contact with it. If I back the boat any further and the end of this rub rail gets below this is a sharp edge. That can scar the side of my boat. It can make a mark on the gel coat or rip a decal off. So it's real important to keep your guide poles high. The other thing that we want to watch for is the guide on the front. So this guide, if I back that trailer down any further, when the boat backs up, it's going to drop. And if it drops, it can hit the edge of this metal. We don't want that. It's going to ding up the boat. So it's really key to have the trailer at the right height when you back it off or when you put it on. There you go. Now you're off the trailer. Look at that. Like a pro, your first time. Come on.
Need to reverse anymore?
Yeah, you can go back a little bit more. Let's go back a little bit more. And remember, it's going to back to the right. Yep, neutral. Good. Now let's turn the wheel all the way to the right. Yep.
Just keep going.
And just let it drift. Just let it drift.
That
Yep.
was easy.
Perfect. Now let's just drive. I let it drift so that we'd get out into the lake, right? So now let's just drive around and we're going to put it up on the beach over there.
Okay.
Go forward. Right there, let's hit neutral. Yep, and let's just it's soft sand here. We're just gonna let it catch the sand.
Okay.
Boom, and that stops your boat. Well, you know when you back, this thing's gonna pull to the right. So you don't have a lot of room over there, right?
Right.
So let's just back up a little to get loose of the beach. We're just gonna get loose of the beach and then we're gonna drive back forward again.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit back. little more. Good, right there. Now hit neutral. Now go forward and turn all the way to the right.
Okay.
Yep, just in gear all the way to the right. Now that's gonna spin your boat. Leave it in gear and keep it in gear. See how the back of the boat's giving you more room. Okay, now when you feel like you've got enough, hit neutral. Yep, now let's back and you don't have to worry about your right pull.
Okay, so I don't need to steer or anything?
Nope, just give it some back. Yep, in neutral. Go neutral.
Oh,
yep.
there.
Now just let it drift.
Okay.
Right? Because if the boat's doing what you want to do, let it drift. You know if you keep it in reverse, it's going to keep pulling to the right. So if it's going back straight and you're in neutral, let it go. Yeah. Okay? Perfect. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Touch reverse. Good enough. Okay, so Kyle just backed the trailer down to just barely touch the tires to the water. And it's in a situation right now where Mya can hop in and not have to turn the truck at all. All she has to do is bring the top of the fender to the water line. So Mya, let's stick you in the truck. Kyle, you're on the boat.
Scoop.
Okay, so Mya, all you have to do now is put it in reverse, don't turn at all, and let's put the top of the fender right at the water line. I'm gonna help you out. So put it in reverse. Come on back. Come on back. And right there, stop. Perfect. So the top of the fender is exactly right at the water line.
Okay,
you just put it in drive.
Okay.
Yeah, put it in drive now. And keep your foot on the brake.
Okay.
Don't do anything.
Okay.
All right, Kyle, fire it up. Okay, so let's keep it in gear until the bow gets inside the poles. And as soon as the bow breaks through the poles, neutral. Yep, and now neutral. You're good. That's what the guide poles are for. Okay? So the guide poles just straighten you out. That's why if you get the nose inside and you hit neutral, the trailer's gonna grab the middle of the boat, the guide poles are gonna grab the sides. So give it a little bit of gas, but find out where the steering is. A little more.
Push it on something.
Yeah, you're pushing on the trailer. There you go. Keep it center, keep it set. Okay, now here's another little trick. If you're at a boat ramp and you're rushed and there's a lot of people at the boat ramp, you can put it in gear and actually push her out. And without the boat being clipped, because you're in gear, it's gonna hold it to the trailer, okay? So let's put it in gear. And when you hear the prop brake, neutral and shut it off. And shut it off. Hold it. There you go. All right, so you guys did it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yep, I think it was a good day.
Ready to take on the lake.
Thanks for watching Briscoe's Better Boating. Hopefully some of these tips out here that you watched Mya and Kyle did help you out. If you'd like us to come out to your place and maybe hone your skills a little bit, get you in your situation, love to do it, catch it on film so we can help everybody else. Thanks. Briscoe's Better Boat.